Can anyone guess the topic of today's video? Don't know what you think, but I think it screams watercolor. Or, wait, with this texture it could be maybe even watercolor crayons. We will see. With sour crystals. It looks like this, a rather thick brush with a tank. But one of the most interesting brushes I ever had with a water tank. That does not work. Why doesn't it work? Interesting thing. But okay, carefully you can put it back. Then we have a Unipin 0.5 fine liner. And now let's take a look in here. It does say special color selection, especially for scrawlrbox, and we have something from Derwent. And we have scissors here, so let's use them. So we have Inktense thingamajigs. It does look like soft pastels. From this I would say they are water soluble. Yeah, wet and dry to see the difference in finish. I need to get some water. We will see this in a minute. Let's go and try some things. First of all, obviously we have the Unipin. Let's go for these. I want to try three things. First, using them like a soft pastel, then using them like a soft pastel and go over it with water, and the last one, dipping them in water. I would say this is more of a very dark blue than a black, so I would say possibly indigo. This might be my favorite color already, and it broke. That the turquoise one broke, or petrol one, teal one, is more my fault than the fault of the thing. Because I might have been a little bit too rough with it. So then we have a red and an orange. And this, I suppose it would be a yellow or a light orange. It's very similar to the other orange. Yeah, that was the dumbest idea ever, to go for the darkest first. And the brush already is completely tinted. As are my fingers. Anyway, that is our color selection. I now have to come up with something to do with it, so give me a moment. Because you can mix these, the color palette is far too perfect to do a second art piece of the dragon I just have drawn. So we will make a second art piece of spots. Yay! let's wrap this up. First of all, I thought I would be able to mix a little bit brighter purple. I struggled quite a lot. I thought I would be able to get a little bit closer to the original spots, but yeah, no, that didn't happen. Another thing, can you go here for a moment? Another thing, I struggled quite a lot to get the first wash even. I know that I don't get them even with watercolor either, but I think here it looks a little bit more even than here, especially around his tail area and the back of him. It looks quite splotchy. That was fairly difficult, I have to admit. Otherwise, I'm quite happy with the drawing. I think we have another cute drawing of spots. I really like that. Anyway, I'm not sure if I will ever use these again. It was nice to play a little bit with them, but I think even here it was rather difficult to get them even. Normally with watercolor paints, the thicker you go, the more even it gets, and I assume if I would have done a second layer I would have gotten it even as well, but it was a little bit more tricky. I assume if you are used to this medium you are able to get nice results, but for me, playing with them for the first time, it was more on the tricky side. It's not that I say it's a bad product, it's just maybe not particularly my thing. The Unipin is, what can I say, a black outline pen. I like them, I use them all the time. That one will definitely get use. And then the brush. I assume if you are someone who gets out to paint, those are useful. For me, as someone who doesn't get out at all, it's gimmicky. I do like that you have this push button here, or this, button is maybe too much, but the rubbery surface to push the water into the brush. Any other one I had so far had just a very squishy barrel to do that, so I like this addition. What I don't really enjoy was the thickness of the brush, but that's a me problem. I always prefer thinner brushes, but I guess if I would have taken my time, I would have been able to use this more instead of the finer brush I now used. Because you can get similar details if you are a little bit more selective and careful with your details. So it's a little bit gimmicky for me, but I see the appeal of these. Anyway, overall, it's an okay box. It, as I said, isn't my favorite because of these, but I quite enjoy what we were able to do with it, and I really enjoy that we have another picture of spots, and it's highly possible that every time I get a color palette like this, you now will see this baby dragon again. Only if you tell me that you don't want to see him anymore, then I will stop, because I think he's adorable. Anyway, thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you did enjoy this at least a little bit, and we will see us in another video if you like. Until then, have a great time. Bye.